Hi, and welcome to my home in Palm Beach, Florida. Today I'm going to return to the topic of paradigms. Paradigms are those sets of images, beliefs, perceptions, and assumptions that we have that we take for granted, that become behavioral norms, so to speak. And today I'm going to talk specifically about one word, because every word is, in fact, a paradigm. An image comes to mind, a perception of that word. What does that word mean? And the word I'm going to talk about today is the word work. So often we think about work as something that we have to do. It's difficult. It's challenging. We have a 40-hour work week. We have these images and these perceptions that we take for granted. So the real genius in challenging paradigms is to get down to that level where we question these assumptions. Why do we have to work 40 hours a week? So a reverse question would be something like, or a creative question would be something like, how do we work a 4-hour week? How do we work a 0-hour week? What does the word work mean? Maybe we play for 40 hours a week and get paid for it. These are all questions that the wise and sage leader asks. They get down to that level of, rather than just following the status quo and doing what everyone thinks is normal and thinks is the thing to do, we challenge those things. So we have careers today where people don't think they work at all. They play. They play sports. They play with bulldozers. They play with airplanes. They play with artillery. All right. A lot of people look at their work as just something to do as a form of play, and they happen to get paid for it. So challenge some of those paradigms that you have about that word work. That's my tip for today. What does that word mean to you? And what can you do to challenge it and play with it a little bit? I had a lot of jobs growing up, paper routes and factory jobs, construction jobs, and honestly, for me, it wasn't something I liked. It wasn't a good fit. I wasn't aligned with that type of work, that type of energy. Now, a lot of people love that kind of thing. I worked with a lot of construction workers that loved playing with trucks and pouring concrete and building skyscrapers. It just wasn't for me. So stop and think about, what does work mean for you, and what can I do to challenge that, the paradigms associated with that, the 40-hour work week, the paycheck, and some of the other things I'll talk about in other videos. So get down to that level of challenging those assumptions, those limiting beliefs, those perceptions that could be driving your attitude and behavior, and come back for more. I'll see you again. Thank you.